Today, you're going to feel relaxed, motivated, pleased, and most importantly, very satisfied. After this podcast, you will change your thought process, right? And the purpose of this beautiful podcast is Converse in English. And the name of this podcast is Converse in English. So you easily understand why are we making this series, right? So as you know that I don't have any celebrity to call, okay? So today I'm calling one of my students, okay? And she or he, I'm not going to tell that. You will just look at her and I think you will recognize her. If you don't, she will give her introduction today and you will come to know about her, right? So I'm welcoming my student in this series. Hi, how are you?
I am fine, and you?
Yeah, I'm also fine having you in my podcast today,
Right.
right? So what's your feeling today?
I think I'm so glad that I'm with you in this podcast. I was very excited to come here and in this
Right.
podcast. Seriously.
Right, very good. So, as you know, the purpose of this podcast to make people understand about the value of English, right? Because in our area, you know that in Begusarai, especially, people don't value English as a language, right? We
Right.
study English for our classes, okay? We
Right.
study translations, grammar, and other things, okay?
Hmm.
So today they will come to know we can speak also,
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, what was your feeling when joined this class?
I was very excited to come here in assembly class. Whenever I listen this word assembly, it's a great power comes to my heart, and it say that yeah, you have learned whatever you have learned in this life changing class is miracle.
Right, it's a miracle, right? Okay.
Right.
So when you joined here that time, you were not feeling very comfortable in the class, right? Okay,
Right.
you thinking English was very tough, right? I mean, we can learn translations, grammar, and other things, but speaking English was next to impossible, right? But it is a dream comes true. You can say that everybody
Yeah.
is speaking in our, class actually,
Class.
right? Okay, so speaking English is not very tough in
Tough,
this class.
right.
What do you want to say on this?
Actually, as you say that speaking English is like it's not possible. Only we can make the things possible, right? So if you really want to learn English, then you can learn English. It's all about your hand. It's all depends on you that how.
Yeah,
To,
it all depends on
Yeah.
us actually. So it means what? You need to know belief actually.
yeah.
Self belief is one of the most important things, okay?
Right.
If you have this, you can conquer the world, right?
Right.
Okay, so what do you want to say about self belief?
Yeah, self belief is very important. I think that when you believe on yourself, then it produces a harvest in yourself that yes, you have power, you can do this. When you start saying to yourself that yeah, I can do this, then it happens in your life. It starts happening in your life that you are able to do this thing, you are able to do whatever you want. And the next thing is that if you really believe in yourself, then believe also in God,
Right,
because God
right.
produces you, and
Right.
God is the creator of your
God
life.
is really creator. Okay, here I want to add a very beautiful quotes of Van Dyer, right? Okay.
Okay.
He said very beautiful line. When you change the way you look at the things you look at change.
Change.
Right.
Oh my God.
जब
Yeah.
तुम किसी चीजों को देखने का नजरिया बदलते हो, तो जिस चीज को देखते हो वो आपके लिए बदल जाता है, right?
Right.
It means what? That depends on you, right? How do you think about anything,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Change starts from within.
Right. Absolutely.
बदलाव अंदर से ही
अंदर
शुरू
से
होता है,
होता है.
right?
Yes, sir.
But we see the change outside,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So,
everybody.
as you said that we need to believe in God, okay, we need to believe in superpower, Almighty. Sometimes we actually start believing only in ourselves, right?
Right.
We should forget the world, right? The world always give you some negative thought to you. They try to change your thoughts, right?
Right.
About yourself,
Right, sir. It
right?
happens.
So in that case, how can we collect our all the scattered energy and become the strong person? How can we do that?
I think that my only thing that I want to say only thing that nobody can complete us, nobody can free us. Only you can fulfill yourself, and
Right.
God is always with you. If you really believe in Him, then He will support you. He will give you the power what you deserve. He knows what you need in your life, and He will
Right.
pull you up.
Right. He knows everything actually, right? So you must believe in him, right? You must believe in God, right?
Right.
When you believe in him, your belief also becomes stronger. You
Right.
believe somebody is there with you,
Yes.
and that somebody is supreme power,
Absolutely.
very strong power,
Yeah.
the honor of the world,
Wow.
right? So in that case, what you feel, you connect yourself to the powerhouse,
Right. Absolutely.
right? And you have continuous energy coming towards you,
Yeah.
and you that time you feel you can win the world.
Win the world. Right. Absolutely.
You become very strong.
Yes.
So if you wanted to strengthen your belief, okay, you need to connect yourself the
God.
right. You need to connect yourself. That's very beautiful thing. You're sharing it up, right? So these all ideas came to you. How did it come to you?
Actually, when you start, sometimes what happened that some you are alone. You feel alone. Like I'm alone. Nobody is with you.
Right.
When you start thinking that yes, somebody is here for you, and
Right.
He is God, then you will never feel
Alone, right? It means you need to give time to yourself, okay?
Yeah.
And you need to sit with yourself.
Yes.
कुछ देर के लिए खुद के साथ बैठो,
बैठो.
है ना? You need to give some times to yourself. Okay, you will feel very powerful that time. You will see your real energy.
Right.
You will have a great introduction with yourself, right?
Yes.
And when you know yourself,
Yes.
you know the world.
Right.
No,
Yes.
right? After
so.
all, what do you want to know? Human being, and you are the human being, and if you don't
Yeah.
know yourself, how will you know the world? It will become very tough.
Tough.
Right. And in
Right.
that case, when you live with yourself, sit with yourself, okay, and talk to yourself, okay, so you're
Yeah.
never alone.
Yes. Right.
कभी भी आपको वो अकेलापन का डर नहीं
नहीं
सताएगा, right? So that's very important to know your power. सबसे पहले खुद की ताकत को समझना बहुत जरूरी है, because a human being can do everything of the world, right?
Right.
So first they need to understand
About their
about
power.
themselves, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what else you want to talk, because today we wanted to understand many more things, right?
Yeah.
And you have a lot of experience, okay, in this class, okay?
Yes.
So what is this class for you?
This class is not a class. It's a like feeling. It's emotion that comes to our heart. That yeah, I have spent my time here. I have learned lots of things, which is very great, which is very careful.
Right.
So, small things has very meaning.
Right, you reinventing yourself here, na? You're
Absolutely.
reinventing yourself here. You're finding yourself here,
Yeah.
right? And you started believing in yourself, right? Ki, whatever your subject, as you're a student of science, right?
Science.
But you have the catch on, hold on
Yeah.
literature as well, right? So after this, achievement, what do you feel?
I think that if you can do something like we say nothing is something is better than nothing. Okay, so try to do something, and something comes to you. If you really want to learn English, if you really want to do what you want, then it will depend on you that how react you.
Right. But actually, होता है क्या कि we make our belief, okay, from the world, right? If somebody says negative things to us, okay,
Right.
we started feeling that way. If somebody says you cannot do it, we started feeling that we are not able to do that, okay.
Right.
If somebody says this subject is tough for you, we started believing in that this is tough for me, it's tough for us, right? Okay. So इस चीज के लिए what should we do?
Actually, I think that man is a social animal.
Right.
And everybody thinks that yes, if she or he is telling, then it is right for me, it will be good for me. We are communicate with each other. that's the thing that we believe to people, that if she is telling then it is right, if he is telling then it is right. Believe in yourself, no? Sometimes what happens, we don't think that I am doing this, then I should believe on me. No, we
Right.
think about people. So
Hmm.
we should not like
दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा रोग
क्या
क्या
कहेंगे
कहेंगे
लोग.
लोग. Right. So we are handling, we are handing over ourselves to others, right?
Right.
हमने खुद को दूसरों के हाथों में दे दिया. They play with us, and we are very happy being played by others,
Right.
right? So this is making you very very weak.
Absolutely, it makes me.
It makes us weak, no?
Right.
So how can we make us strong? As we all know that it's very easy to say that you believe in yourself, right? Okay. It's very easy to say,
Right.
but it when it comes to us, okay, sometimes we feel very broken, okay, sometimes we feel very alone, sometimes we feel very weak, sometimes we feel we cannot do anything, sometimes we feel we have lost everything.
Right.
कभी कभी ऐसा होगा आपको लगेगा you have nothing, right? And that becomes very tough to handle.
Right.
So in that time, how can we make ourselves strong?
I want to say this, कि if you don't want to believe in yourself, that believe in God's words. As God says that those who wait on God, they shall renew their strength. They shall
Right.
mount up with wings like eagles.
Right, right,
They
right.
shall run, not to faint. They shall walk, not be weary. What is this? It
Right.
means it has a great power. When you listen this sentence, that they shall renew their strength. What
Right.
is this? Yeah, it means wait on Lord.
Right.
He will fill you up. He will give you the power. He will
Right,
give you
right.
the
Whenever
strength.
you feel alone,
Yeah.
there is one person you can have one. There is one power, okay, who is there
Right.
with you forever, always, right?
Always.
हमेशा एक आपके साथ है.
हाँ.
He is supreme power. He is Almighty God, right? So that time you must understand कि you are not alone, right? He will not. He will not let you repent. Okay, he will not let you, yell. He will not
Right.
let you cry, right? If you believe in him, वो आपको नहीं रोने देंगे, वो आपको छटपटाने के लिए नहीं देंगे. If you believe in him, actually क्या होता है कि we wanted to change everything from our hands. हम हर चीज को खुद के हाथों से बदल देना चाहते हैं, but actually that is not possible, right?
Right.
You cannot get everything what you want. Sometimes it happens, right? So in that time, what do we need to understand? We need to wait.
Yeah.
And we need to wait for our turn,
Yeah.
but we need to be continue working. काम लेकिन करते रहना पड़ेगा, right? But wait means doesn't mean you sleep, right?
Right.
You close your eyes. No,
Yeah.
you need to continue working, continue to your
Yeah.
action, right? It's very important. Right?
Yeah.
So what else?
It means we should know that God orders our step, and God just waiting produce your new strength. It gives you the power.
You reclaim yourself.
Yes.
That you be very very powerful. You can do that, right?
Right.
Rather, giving up कि चलो अब नहीं हो पाएगा. I'm not able to do this. Okay. So in
Yeah.
that case, what do we need to do? We need to start. Okay.
Yeah.
Praying. We need to start. Doing. Our prayers and all, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you believe in. Okay.
Yes.
So you need to do as per your belief. Okay.
Yes.
It will change you to the new version of yourself,
Right.
right? So change is a continuous process.
Right.
बदलाव एक continuous process है. Today I'm changed. If I stop, okay, renewing myself, okay, what will happen? One day I will be old.
Yeah.
So every day we need to have something new,
New.
right?
Right.
If we wanted to become relevant in this world,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
What infatuated ideas you're giving, right? It's so
I think
infatuating, so captivating ideas, right?
Right.
Yeah.
God has given you everything, but you are not getting that. It's your problem. God has give you everything, and I know that if you really want to get what you want, then believe in God. Wait on God.
Right.
He will give you this.
We are very in gratitude. You can say that we don't
Yes.
pay gratitude.
Yeah, we don't give glory to God.
Right. We don't pay gratitude. We don't say thanks to God. Okay. Whatever you have today in your hands, that is all gifted by God. So
Right.
you get it all through your God. Right? So, anyways, okay. So as we wanted to find ourselves, okay,
Right.
understand.
Yes.
And it's a very beautiful line I read somewhere. I wrote actually. That is Even a paper boat has to slip into
Slip
water
into water,
to
right.
prove its worth.
Worth.
It means what? Ki you will have to make yourself strong in any condition.
Right.
Condition may be very diverse. Condition may be very fatal.
Right.
Right. Condition may be very unbearable. Right. But even in that case, you need to have
Have.
sabr.
Yes.
Right. Patience.
Patience.
Patience you need to keep, and you need to believe in Almighty.
Almighty. Right.
That is the very important point.
Yeah.
Every minute and every day we lose our faith. हर पल तो हम faith को कमजोरी करते रहते हैं ना. If you don't pass in examination, you feel it is final.
Failure doesn't mean final. It means it increase a fuel on yourself. Right.
Right. Failure means क्या? First attempt in learning. It means fail means what? First attempt in learning. It means if you fail, that's a learning.
Right.
Right. If you achieve, that's results, no problem.
Result.
But if you fail, you need to be still positive.
Yeah. Our life is 10% what happened to us and 90% how we reacted.
Right. So our response should be very calculated.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
If our response is not good, okay, and if that is not as per this, time and situation,
Right.
That may be very devastating for us. That may be very destructive for us, right? So that's also very important. If in any unfavorable condition, you must be very calm.
Right.
You must be very cool. Okay, you must be very placid. Okay,
Right.
so that you can take a right decision even in wrong time.
Yes. People say that I have lots of problem. I have this problem, but I wanna say them that enjoy your problem.
We should, yeah. Actually, problem is the sign of life.
Right. Absolutely.
We have to learn from the problems, because you cannot be problem free. If you wanted to be problem free, visit to graveyard and Shamshan Ghat, right? You visit there, you find there is no problem, but there is no life.
Absolutely.
So problem means what? Life.
Life.
Understand? अरे जिंदों को तैरना पड़ता है, मुर्दे तो फ्लॉट करते हैं, खुद ही वो मंजिल को पा लेते हैं. बट मुर्दे पानी में अगर रहते तो क्या होता? What happens? They get the destination
Right.
itself. But when you wanted to swim in the water, that time you need to, what do you need to do? You need to jump into the water. You need to move your hands and legs.
Right.
Right. So moving hands and legs are the sign of life.
Right.
Means you are still alive.
Yeah.
है ना?
Right.
So it's not bad. But क्या होता है कि when we have the problems, okay, we feel like what should we do? It means why me?
Yes.
हम ही क्यों?
Why me? Right.
Why me? हमारे साथ क्यों हो रहा है? हमारे साथ ये प्रॉब्लम क्यों आ रहा है?
Yeah.
When you get something big in your life, do you say why me? You are still alive today. A lot of people couldn't wake up today in the morning, right? And you're still there. You're watching this beautiful world. Did you say why me?
No.
Never say this thing.
Yeah.
It will hurt your real quality,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
I want to add a quote that is, when problem comes to your life, don't say why me. Just say, okay, fine, try me.
Time, yeah.
Yes. Well, just feel yourself like joy with happiness. You will really discover your power.
Right. That's very important things you're sharing. Right. So actually, you are speaking English, but in English you're putting some luscious feeling, I can say, right? Okay. Some attractive ideas. Okay. Some important ideas. Okay. Some life changing ideas you're putting into that. So how did you develop this beautiful quality in you?
It's because of SMB.
Okay, it's because of that. That's nice.
I
It's
know.
because of SMB English, yeah.
I don't know how to express my feeling because I think whatever I will say, it's not enough in this word. Word
Right.
cannot express all the things.
Right.
You
Even
can-
words don't have power to
Power,
express
yes.
our feeling.
Yeah.
Right. About SMB English. Right. Okay. So, what has it done for you?
It has changed my life. Seriously.
Thought process.
Thought process, my body language, my personality, it has changed everything in me.
Okay. It made you focused
On
for your aim.
right.
Right. And once you get it, right, you will be very focused, okay, even after getting those aims, right?
Right.
So literature adds a lot of things to us, but actually we don't want to learn it. Actually, we don't want to value it. We don't value it.
It's a very sad.
It's very sad for our people, actually.
Right.
Right. So something more I wanted to understand. Okay, when you came to us, right, that time you were having some different ideas, some different thought about the world, right? But now you get different thoughts, right? So it is only SMB or it was you as well?
Actually, it also was my effort, because if I don't want to come here, then how can I get that type of motivation?
Right.
My everything, my thought process was different in initially, but now I whatever I know today, just because of SMB. If I won't be there, then how can I learn?
Right. Right.
Actually, I want to ask from you that how can you develop this process?
Actually, when I started it, that time I was not very much convinced, right? I was thinking, हो पाएगा कि नहीं हो पाएगा, right?
Yeah, sometimes we have doubt that how can
Yeah,
we do
self
this?
doubt. There was a self doubt कि could I be able to do this or not?
Okay.
But I had no work actually after Corona. Okay, after this biggest pandemic. Okay, I was not having anything to do, right? So one of my students came to me and he said, "Sir, I wanted to study English." Okay, it all started just accidentally. Actually,
Okay.
it was not planned. But after some times, I became very fascinated.
Okay.
Right. And I become very passionate, you can say.
Okay.
And gradually results started coming.
It
And
wa-
then, yeah.
It means it was the plan of God. That's
Maybe,
why.
yeah, it's plan of God, you can say, because I was, I was not planning to leave here, and nobody was supporting it, right? Ki you have to stay here, right?
Okay.
Because even I was in Delhi, so I like the environment of the big cities, actually, right? Because
Okay.
18 years, 19 years are a very big period, very big time, actually. If you leave somewhere, okay,
Yeah.
in for this long period, okay, your thought process, okay, gets changed, actually, right? So I feel I'm not made for this place, but now I'm enjoying because I'm working with my own people, right? Okay.
Right.
Understand? As you are very close to me, you are my neighbor, right? Okay.
Right.
Understand? So I feel like I'm working with my own people.
Right.
अपने लोगों के साथ काम करने का अलग ही मजा है, right? So I feel very happy, right, when I started working with my close ones, okay, loved ones, okay, and own ones, you can say, and neighbors and all. So it was a different feeling altogether, actually.
Okay, that is great, And one more thing that I want to ask from you, that where did you get most beautiful environment, in Bihar or Delhi?
See, actually, here we make the environment.
Yes.
And we enjoy the environment.
Right.
Maker भी हम ही है, enjoy भी हम ही कर रहे हैं.
Yes.
There actually you go and you get good environment.
Yeah.
And you enjoy there because the life of big cities and metro cities are different from the villages.
Absolutely.
They're very fast. Okay, life is very fast in the city, but in the village life is very slow. But in the village you live with your relatives, family members, okay, and you have some quality time with your loved ones, okay.
Right.
But there you don't have time. You're very busy, right? and you cannot give time to your family members, right? Okay.
Right.
And you're very practical there, but
Yeah, we have
you,
lots of pressure, right?
right there, the work pressure is very huge.
Yeah.
Work pressure, but here we don't have work pressure. We are enjoying this work.
Yes.
Right, in this work, earning may be slightly low, but you can say earning is very high. What earning? We are earning the people,
Hmm.
right? Okay.
Hmm.
It is said some like you you are rich or poor.
Hmm.
Uh, it is decided when you cry.
Right.
When somebody comes to wipe out your tears,
Hmm.
how many people comes to wipe out your tears, right? That time you feel okay, how much wealthy you are, how much rich you are. So here we find such type of people
Yeah.
who actually love you.
Yeah, here we get our cultural needs, our previous culture, right?
Right.
But in Delhi, they're all
You
people
explore there, but
Yeah.
you live here, right?
Yes,
Understand? So there is no comparison actually. Actually, everybody wants to go to city, right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like even you can develop this area as well, right?
Right.
People value your knowledge. Okay, people love your knowledge. Okay,
Hmm.
people love your understanding. If you want to change it, they are ready to change. But actually, we have no guts feeling. We can say we don't want to change,
Okay.
and we only blame.
Right.
Village is like this, village is like this, here we have such problems, here there is no electricity, a lot of things we
Right.
negative things we count. Being human being, it becomes our tendency to count negative things, right?
Right.
But how much positivity you have, you even don't know. You wake
Right.
up in the morning, you listen the twitters of words, right?
Hmm.
You wake up in the morning, okay, you listen the you observe the beauty of nature,
Nature,
right?
right,
Okay,
absolutely.
right.
Hmm.
So what's your feeling about this thing, right? You have to tell me, how are you able to express your ideas so well?
Actually, I think I am very open-minded person that I can share the fact of our life easily, and I want to make them understand that yes, if I know that it is important, it is right, then you should also know, na, that if this is not it, if it motivates me, then it also motivates you.
Right, okay, because uh, what is good for you,
Yeah,
that may be good for everyone.
everyone, right?
That depends how do you respond on
Yeah,
that.
how we consume it.
Right, how do we consume it? Consumption is very good. Okay,
Right.
how do you consume this thing, that becomes more important, right?
Yes.
So anything else you wanted to add in
Yeah,
this
I want.
podcast? Actually, these guys are trying to listening us very very carefully, that they must get some good ideas from us actually.
I want to ask one thing, that self-doubting is bigger than God's doubting.
Actually, both are interconnected, you can say.
Right.
If
It
you
happens.
have self doubt,
Yeah.
it means you don't believe in God,
Hmm.
right? Means what? You are the manufacturing of God.
Yes.
You
Absolutely.
you're made by God,
Hmm.
right? Whatever you are today,
Hmm.
that is actually because of you, but more importantly because of God.
Hmm.
Understand? So if you doubt yourself, it means you doubt God,
Right.
because He says, and He says, "I'm there with you. If you have any problem, I'll help you. Keep faith in me, and keep faith in yourself." So
Yes.
self-doubt
Hmm.
is the recognition of negative people actually.
Right.
Right. So never ever do this type of, you should not have self-doubt.
Yeah.
You're very strong.
Right.
Right.
And now.
Just open your eyes and try to peep inside you.
Right.
You will find, I mean, big things inside. So
Right.
you can mold, you can change the world, right? It is the power of a human being.
Right.
But without believing in yourself,
Hmm.
and
It is
what we
impossible.
lost in
Self-doubt
2023, right, and what we will get in 2024, 24, okay, it all will decide on our belief.
Right.
and it will all depend on our experience and what we learned from the previous year, right? Actually, changing year is just a number for someone, right?
Right.
Understand, it is just a number, okay, nothing else.
Hmm.
What happened when we take resolution in the first day of the year every year, right? Okay, we will do this, we will not do this, but just after 10 days, 15 days, what happens? Everything becomes normal,
Right.
everything becomes as like a routine. So how will you change?
No, actually, if you are doing your work, if you are continuously you are doing your work, and you are not stopping, you are not quitting, you are not giving up. So I don't think it's a bad.
Right, so every year, okay, we have something to do, and we need to analyze our last year, okay, what we did, okay,
Yeah.
and we must take promise, okay, from ourselves that in this year I'm gonna change myself, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
transform myself, okay, and I will do brand new things actually in the brand new year.
Year.
Right.
Right.
Whatever I did, okay, in the last year, if that was wrong, I will not continue.
Yeah.
And whatever good I did in the previous year, I'll
Yeah.
continue that with a new vigor, with a new energy.
Yeah.
Right. This should be our promise.
Right.
This should be our determination, right?
We should analyze our
Right.
our past. Right.
Past should be analyzed.
Right.
And we don't do that, okay, we continue bad things, we continue good things, okay. So what result will you expect, okay? If you do what you did yesterday, you will get what you got yesterday.
Absolutely.
Same result will happen. So number, it's just a number. Changing
Right.
here is just a number for someone, but for
Absolutely.
someone it is completely new,
Yes.
right? So in this, okay, year, okay, I mean to say in the month of January, right, we have to give only one lesson. And we are trying to give you only one lesson, our viewers, that is,
Yes.
start believing in yourself. Stop giving the I mean driver's seat of your life to anyone else hands, okay. Just be the owner of your life, okay. Start responding very positively, right?
Yes.
And start knowing yourself, okay. And you will be a profound personality, okay, in this year if you start doing just a small change, as I suggested in this video, right? Okay. And even this will apply on me and on us,
On
right?
us,
Okay.
right.
What do you want to say?
Yeah, I want to say that if somebody is reminding you about your past, then say to them that shut your mouth up and keep just away from me, because I don't want to remind my past, because my past is my past and my present is my present. So
Right.
just and I will do my work. This is a great energy when you say to yourself, when you start appreciating yourself that yes, you can do this. This is the main thing.
Right. So I think we have to say our viewers bye bye. Okay, for sometimes, yeah, I'll meet in the next video. We will meet in the next video very soon, right?
Yeah.
If you like the video, please like, comments, and don't forget to hit the bell icon, because that's very important. That will give you all the notifications, okay, of our videos, right? And I think you have not subscribed, okay, please do it right now. I need your grand support.